Hi, everyone. I'm Super Marie, and I'm so happy you're here. Welcome to the Fire Up Universe, a magical place where true stories become amazing adventures, and every adventure teaches us something that can help us become stronger, kinder, braver, and more confident. Because every heart has a story, every challenge has a lesson, and every one of you has the power to make this world a little brighter. So, grab your imagination, open your heart, and let's discover today's adventure together. Today's story is called The Funny Chicken. This is a true story about new beginnings, making mistakes, finding courage, and meeting one wonderful neighbor who changed my life forever. Are you ready? Let's begin. This is a true story about one wonderful neighbor and a lesson that changed my life forever. Growing up, I never really learned how to cook. In our home, meals simply appeared. I enjoyed them, but I never learned how to make them. Then one day, after moving to America, I wanted to surprise my husband with a homemade dinner. I walked into the grocery store, determined to make something special. I found a whole chicken, looked at it, smiled, and thought, how hard could this be? I noticed that the chicken looks funny. It doesn't look like the chicken I am used to seeing. It is bigger than normal. It has a lot of extra skin. I wonder if this is really a chicken. I laughed. Hours later, dinner was finally ready. I carried the chicken to the table, proud of what I had made. I couldn't wait to see his reaction. He wasn't sure if I cooked it right. He still tried it, and I can tell he wasn't very excited about it. After the chicken adventure, I wasn't giving up. This time, I decided to make meatballs. I even bought a cookbook and promised myself I'm going to learn. I carefully read every page, every ingredient, every instruction. I wanted to do everything exactly right. I believed this would finally be the meal that impressed my husband. I measured, mixed, rolled, and cooked each meatball with hope. They looked beautiful on the outside. I felt confident. I served dinner, smiling inside. I couldn't wait to hear, "This is delicious." But sometimes life teaches us before success arrives. My husband took his first bite, then another. I watched his face slowly change. The outside looked perfect, but the inside wasn't finished cooking. The meatballs were still pink. Poor guy. He was trying so hard not to hurt my feelings. Somehow, he became my official taste tester for every cooking experiment that followed. Looking back, I don't remember the mistakes anymore. I remember how much we laughed together. Sometimes, the funniest memories become the stories we treasure the most. But after everyone had gone home, I felt discouraged. I wasn't angry. I wasn't quitting. I was simply disappointed. I wanted so badly to learn. I quietly wondered if I would ever become someone who could really cook. That's when my neighbor, Mary, noticed something was wrong. She gently asked, "Marie, is everything okay?" I told her everything: the chicken, the meatballs, the cookbook, and how much I wanted to learn. She smiled and asked, "Would you like me to teach you?" I smiled back. "Yes, I'd love that." Week after week, Mary patiently taught me, not just recipes, but confidence. She never laughed at my mistakes. She encouraged every small improvement. She believed I could do it. Every lesson made me a little stronger, a little more confident, a little more hopeful. Soon, cooking wasn't something I feared. It became something I enjoyed. Little by little, everything began to change. The chicken became delicious. The meatballs finally turned out exactly the way they were supposed to. Before long, I actually loved cooking. What once felt impossible became something I looked forward to sharing. One evening, I served another homemade dinner. My husband took a bite, looked at me, smiled, and quietly said, "Marie, this is really good." That smile meant more to me than he probably ever knew. Looking back, I realized something. Mary didn't just teach me how to cook. She taught me what encouragement looks like. One kind neighbor, one simple conversation, one person willing to share what she knew, changed my confidence forever. Today, whenever someone tells me, "I don't know how," I smile because I remember Mary. And I know that sometimes the greatest gift we can give someone isn't the answer. It's simply believing they can learn. Thank you for being part of my story. Well, my amazing friends, our adventure comes to an end for today. But remember, every mistake can become a lesson. Every lesson can become your strength. And every act of kindness can change someone's life. So this week, be kind, keep learning, help someone, and never stop believing in the amazing person God created you to be. I'm Super Marie, sending you a big purple heart. I'll see you right here next time for another adventure inside the Fire Up universe. Bye, everyone.